What's going on, guys? Chip here. Welcome back to another Pokemon TCG online video. Today we're going to be taking a look at an ADP deck, and I know it's a deck you've probably seen plenty, you might be tired of, but for any of you out there who are not familiar, this is definitely considered one of the best decks in the Pokemon trading card game right now, and for good reason. Arceus Dialga Palkia has the Altered Creation GX attack, which lets you, for a water and a metal energy, deal 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon for the rest of the game, and when a Pokemon is knocked out by damage from those attacks, you can take one additional prize card. So a very common way for an ADP player to win the game is to just Altered Creation on turn 2, Turn 3, use a boss's orders to bring up something like a Dedenne or Crobat GX to take 3 prizes with Ultimate Ray on ADP, accelerate those energies to a Zacian V on the bench, and then try to close out the game the next turn by knocking out whatever Pokemon you can that gives up at least 2 prizes, since you get that extra prize card so you can take 3, and that closes out the game. That takes your 6 prize cards. Sometimes these games literally can take 3 or 4 turns, potentially. Now, there are some decks out there that have, in the meta, been able to hold their own against ADP. Things like Luke Metal Zacian, as well as Pikachu and Zekrom Tag Team. And these decks really could punish the ADP players by being able to capitalize on their requirement of getting those multiple energies in play in order to GX attack by getting around them with things like Crushing Hammer, and then also Full Metal Wall on Lucario and Melmetal GX. And also, with a Full Metal Wall, Zacian could not knock out opposing Zacians on the Luke Metal side of the field, since that boosted 30 damage, kept you from being able to get that KO once a Metal Goggles got attached. But with the newest set, Shining Fate's a very cool new tool card. Cool, I guess, is an interesting way to say it for depending on how you feel about it, but a very good new tool card for the Zacian players came out, and that is the Rusted Sword. This card allows your Zacian to do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. So base damage of 230, 30 more damage with the Rusted Sword, and then 30 damage from Altered Creation means we can be hitting for 290 damage, which is enough to knock out opposing ADPs. It's enough to knock out Zacians through the Metal Goggles and the Full Metal Wall, and it's also enough to pick up some KOs on things that we couldn't KO before, like Raichu and Alolan Raichu Tag Team GX, because of its metal resistance. So I wanted to try out ADP one last time before Battle Styles came out here in just a couple of weeks. Give it a shot to see how the Rusted Sword really did affect the gameplay, really did affect some of those matchups for ADP, and if it really was still as dominant as it has been the last few months. These games are going to be from my Twitch stream. As always, guys, my Twitch is twitch.tv/trainerchip. Link is always in the description of all my videos. Definitely be sure to come out and show your support. Drop a follow over there and come out and hang out with us on our live streams. I'm usually streaming, playing the ladder, playing against viewers, and also playing in tournaments. So it's a good time over there. Definitely be sure to come drop a follow on the Twitch channel. And as always, guys, if you like these videos, be sure to leave a like down below on these videos. Subscribe if you have not yet. Really would appreciate it. And with all that being said, we're going to go ahead and hop into the gameplay. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Rapid Strike is going to be so good. Oh, busted indeed, monster. Alright, we win the flip. We'll go ahead and choose to go first. Not Tord. Yeah, make sure you don't spell that wrong, Ender. Oops. Yeah, a chance to play Tord is pretty sweet. Definitely one of the best to ever play the game. Easily. Oops. Can I get a couple of oopses in the chat for that one? Alright, we're against Mad Party, so we really just want to our hand is so good. I think what I'm gonna do is just Intrepid, because we have like Spinner. Yeah, perfect. Cherish Ball, we can just go Spinner Attach, all that stuff. Yo, appreciate it, Slap. Yeah, it was super fun to be a part of that. Yeah, I guess I'll show you guys that too after this, but I got to be interviewed about the Pokemon craze for Jinx Esports. Pretty sweet. Shoutouts to them for having me on for an interview. They reached out to me, and I was happy to be a part. Super cool. Yeah, one of my favorite parts about PTCGO and stuff is, like, it's so easy for anyone to play against great players. It's awesome. Appreciate it, Slap. Yeah, it was fun to be a part of that event, too. We've had a lot going on recently, guys. A lot going on. I wish I had been a little bit more familiar with the format. It had been a while since I'd really thought about 2018. So I was definitely a little rusty with some of my my maths and things like that, but that's how it be. Quite a while. Alright, so our hand is pretty gas. All we're going to need is an Energy Switch. Top deck of a Quick Ball would be pretty sweet. We could discard this middle and use the Saucer. For singles, I'm not sure, Monster. Oh my gosh, they're down so many energies. What? We could probably win this game by running them out of energy. Yo, I hope so, Auntie. That would be sweet. Yo, what's up, James? How's it going, buddy? We'll take the ADP top deck. We'll take an ADP top deck. Is the sign up open for it? I believe so. I believe so. Give me 1 second. I can make a... After this game, I'll make a command for it. Someone remind me after this game, and I'll do that. Alright, so they have a 3-card hand, and they played Giovanni's as their supporter for the turn, and they also used both Dedenne and Crobat. So I'm going to try to see if I can cheese them a little bit here. Okay. Not the best, but we do put the Dedenne down, and their only draw out is a Crobat, or like a Dedenne or something, potentially. So, honestly, I'll take it. Let's go ahead and switch, and I'll just go with the research here. Just need the Energy Switch. Perfect. We get a Crobat as well if we wanted to keep drawing. But we've got Water Energy plus Boss's Orders in hand for the next turn. So I'm feeling pretty good about it. Don't fall for it. I think it was a fine time to do that. Their only supporter they played was Giovanni, right? So that tells me it's... Oh, well, they top-decked Research. Okay, nice. So that's... Because they only played Giovanni, that tells me that they didn't have a draw supporter in hand, right? Because they definitely would have still just played a draw supporter over Giovanni right there. Also, kind of interesting they didn't discard the Crobat. I probably would have just discarded Crobat and... Would they discard? Would they discarded Dedenne that they started, right? I probably would have just discarded Crobat and Dedenne. Dedenne-GX, that is. All right, busted. Honestly, gusting this doesn't really matter that much. Like, it kind of does if they bench another guy. So, we'll do that just in case they do bench another guy, but probably won't really matter. Honestly, Eldegoss is a pretty good attacker in this matchup, too. I'm just going to burn this to draw one more on Crobat here. Would like to bench another Zacian. Not the end of the world. Yeah, because Eldegoss is a decent attacker, honestly. So I'll just Ultimate Ray, and we'll put all 3 onto Zacian. So what we can do is next turn just bench attached to Eldegoss, since it can knock out Bumblebee. Though I guess they could theoretically not attack with a Bumblebee. I don't know. Could be a little weird. We got a Saucer and a Quick Ball. Perfect. Okay, we're chilling now. Yeah, I guess we can always attack with Mawile too. I should remember that. Yeah, like, Crobat doesn't matter that much, but it does make it... It's hard for them now to ever feel comfortable benching a Dedenne, which they might have to do. Okay. So there should be a command for it now, so if you're interested in participating in that CFB Pro Showdown we talked about, !point Pro Showdown. We'll get you a link to sign up for that. Like I said, awesome opportunity. Would love to see some of you guys playing in that. Yeah, so what we do here is we just attack with the Mawile, and then we guaranteed win with Zacian on something next turn. And we can even Marnie to feel comfortable with it. Let's just ditch the Great Catcher, that's fine. Bench this guy, sure, why not? Go with the Marnie. And we should have this pretty locked up. Once again, another matchup where the Rusted Sword, the whole reason I wanted to play this deck tonight, just really isn't going to matter. But that's okay. That is okay. Yeah, this should be GG's for sure, Trident. Don't think there's going to be much they can do here. Yeah, Luke Metal and Scorch are the two matchups that it really helps against, right? What about Pikarom? Usually hasn't really mattered much for the Pikarom matchup. I wouldn't think, right? Because most of the time we just beat Pikarom by gusting to Dedennes and Crobats. Yo, Jacob Chickpea with the follow. Appreciate that. Thanks for the love. It can matter if they play Big Charm in their list and also like with the Mewtwo's and stuff like that. Definitely helps to hit through the Mewtwo MT. Definitely. Yo, what's up, Lil Frizz? How's it going? Yeah, true. We can KO Raichu. There, I mean, it's good. It's good in Peak as well. That's true. Good points. Okay. Poltegeist coming down. It's just, yeah, it's just good. It's just good. I honestly, low-key, should have just put this sword here, so it doesn't get, like, stamped into the deck or something. Though it probably still just doesn't matter. And remember, guys, if you do sign up for that Pro Showdown, I saw someone drop the link earlier. If you do sign up for the Pro Showdown, and if you haven't signed up for CFB Pro yet, be sure to use my code CHIP to support me. Okay. Easy dubs, GG's, Brave Blade. More than enough to KO poor little Poltegeist here. More than enough. GG's. Adds weird depth to the mirror too. Yeah, with the ADPs and stuff. Can potentially. Out of curiosity, what's a reason to have a second account on this? !account, Brosif Juicer. !account. Give you some info about why I have two accounts. Yeah, I'll go first. I hate attaching the water energy when I have to, but not the best start, but not the worst start. Hopefully we're just not up against a deck that plays what the heck? Oh my gosh, I think I saw Mahone did a video about this. Is this like Dragapult, I think, right? Dragapult Esper. I didn't watch the video though. I just saw that it existed. Oh, I have a feeling this is going to play Crushing Hammers. Alright, well, Rusted Sword is potentially really good against Dragapult. We're going to get the attachment to ADP and pass. Our hand is a little weak. Not the best. What's more likely, they play Scrapper or they play Marnie? Probably they play Marnie, so let's go ahead and attach this and pass. I do play a Leon Slap, so we can OHKO a Dragapult VMAX with Zacian, potentially. Okay, and it is indeed Dragapult. No hammer, no hammer. Okay, that's a good whiff. We'll take that. We'll take that. Looks like most people believing on the bets, the submissions. Oh, Jacob Chickpea with the drink water. Sorry, I missed that. Got you. Okay. So good thing we threw that air balloon down. It was for that reason exactly. I called it before it happened. Yikes. Not the best hand. Not the best hand at all. We have Crobat at least. But geez, am I going to bench this ADP? Okay, they missed an energy drop, which is huge. Good top deck, we'll take it. I think I'm going to bench it, yeah. I guess we could just retreat and attack. We've got almost everything we need. We also could just Crobat. Putting this in play is just so bad. I'm not going to put it in play. Okay. That's pretty good. We'll take that. We will take that. I'm just gonna alter. We got the energy for turn. They could still play hammer, so I really just don't want to discard my one water, right? Catapult is kind of a sick name for a deck. Yo, that is pretty sweet, isn't it? All right, Eddie Cool asking Kirby a question. Says, "Are you a pro at TCGO?" Kirby, what you got? There you go. I hope that gives you all the answers you were looking for. Okay. Kind of a dead hand, but we do at least have the attack. We've got the Rusted Sword ready to go. We're just going to go with the Shred. Yeah. They just want to put damage in play. And what they can do now is they can send this to the bench and hit it, right? I'm going to go ahead and use the water energy. We did prize our... What's it called? We did prize our Mawile. So, yeah, unfortunately kind of a dead hand here, but we'll work with it if we can. So, this does 180 to this, right? Yeah. So, not even enough to knock it out quite yet. No, it does 120 to it. What am I saying? Yeah, so that's fine. Yeah, we should be chilling here, I think. As long as we draw something in the next couple of turns. Because they're not knocking us out here. The energy miss was just huge. Unless they play something like Bead or something like that. The Ear Kinesis math. As someone who played a lot of Malamar, I also mess up the Ear Kinesis math a bit. But Persian is in play now. So no retreat cost for the cat. Perfect top deck. Let's go. Literally like all we need to close out the game. Yeah, we're so chilling now. We're so chilling now. Yo, appreciate you stopping in, Jack. What the heck are you doing? That's so late / early. Go to bed. Appreciate the love. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, that top deck was pretty solid for us to potentially be able to just close this out. Yeah, boss in hand as well. Let's go, GG's. So, yeah, I mean, the Rusted Sword definitely could have played a factor there in that one, but it ended up not mattering too much. Not mattering too much. Ah, this is a big one. All right, Pidgeotto Master. This is Ross Coffin, who's one of the best players in the history of the game. Multiple top 4+ finishes at the World Championships. Just a absolute monster. Second place 2 times at the World Championships in 2005 and in 2011. So this will be a good one. This will be a good one. Okay, a Blacephalon deck. Or a Welder deck, I should say. I don't know that it's Blacephalon. It could be Scorch. Lots of stuff. And Ross also did just finish in second place in the Players' Cup. He did finish second place in the Players' Cup, which is kind of cool. Honestly, I'm kind of fine to just Dedenne change here. I'm pretty fine to just Dedenne change. Yeah, advance the hand. We did have Energy Switch, but we didn't have an ADP. I'm going to go ahead and throw this guy down. Do we ever go for the blind Mawile here? I don't think so. Okay. Solid hand, solid hand. We didn't get a way to, like, retreat the Zacian, so if he can take prizes on the Zacian this turn, we could be in trouble. But if it's so if it's like Tempo Zard, Blacephalon, Rushy Zard, something like that, he's going to be looking to take prizes. But if it is, if it's more like a Scorch deck, he's going to be looking to power up the Scorch V on the bench this turn with Volcanion. Oh no, no predictions this time. I forgot to finish the last one. My bad, my bad. Okay. So, probably just going to try to spit shot this. Oh, just go with the beat catch, actually. It looks like it has to be the play. We do have Marnie in hand, which is pretty great. Yeah. So we still don't really know. I guess this makes it more of a Tempo Zard deck, most likely. It could still be Scorch, but I feel like it's going to be Tempo Zard. Also, the fact that he discarded a Hearth and put a Hearth in play. If we can find our Swell, that effectively means that he's down 3 Giant Hearts, right? Unless he plays Marshadow. Okay, so Marnie's going to be good here. Part of me does want to just, like, drop the Mawile here just to get a little knowledge. We prized it, so never mind. But we'll still Cherish Ball, put this on the bottom. It's kind of fine. We need Energy Switch plus a Water Energy. We also could potentially just attack here. I don't like just attacking because if he just gets into a knockout, that's really bad. So I'm going to Giant Hearth away the ADP. We do only have 1 Energy Switch in the deck. We discarded 1 turn 1. So we prized 2 Energy Switch. So how does that affect our decision here? I think we do just go ahead and put this guy down. Do we actually just attack? Post Marnie? Maybe we just go ahead and attach to guarantee the attachment. That's kind of okay too. Yeah, we'll just do that. No Intrepid Sword. Yeah. I didn't want to risk not drawing in energy. Still okay with this. Still okay with this. So, can take 2 prizes here. Then we can go Altered Creation. Just gonna retreat in Stellarish, seems fine. Oh, that is true, Mega. Since there was 2 spinners in the mulligan, that's way less likely to be seen out of a Scorch, right? Okay. Has to put the Crobat down. Fine with that. And there's Blacephalon. And attaches to the Blacephalon. Okay. So needs... I guess this is in play. So as long if he can find Welder, it's not that hard to take 2 prizes this turn. Did already commit to the Blacephalon, though, with the attachment. Needs a Welder if you wanted to try to beat Catch, but I think when you're discarding energies here, probably going to be seeing a Fireball Circus. Yeah, just taking the prizes. Dropped a few years, looking 30 now. Toyo, come on. Come on. How you going to do me like that? Alright, so definitely going to be taking some prizes here. Unfortunate. So the way that this game, I think, is going to play out is Ross takes 2 prizes here, and then Cramorant snipes 2 prizes on Dedenne, and then takes 2 prizes on Zacian. Or Ross takes 2 prizes here, then takes 3 prizes here, which we're going to try to just Marnie here. We do just still have to Altered. And I'm just going to go with the Marnie, yeah. Yeah, I think that's fine. Marnie plus Altered. I know it's all love, Toyo. It's fine. It's fine. I won't hold it against you. So next turn, we're going to be digging for Boss KO on this. And we're hoping... Oh, I should have tried to dig for Swell. I should have checked if it was in the deck and then dug for it. You guys know how I get when I'm playing these games, though, when I'm streaming. I forget the small stuff like that. Alright, but that's third Hearth down. Oh, I should have dug for Swell, though. I should have dug for Swell. 3 energies already in the discard pile. Yeah, I finished with 108 points, so I qualified. Yep. Well, now I just kind of need to knock this out. That doesn't get me really any closer to winning the game. So I probably still need to try to knock this out if I can. I should have spread the energy out. I know I should have too. Yo, what's up, Trick Roar? Okay, so I think we have to go Boss KO, power this up, and just hope that they don't have... the knockout. Yeah, we have to go for the boss. I'm going to hold the quick ball so we can Dedenne change. We got 4 boss in the deck. Okay. That turn also is where Mawile would have been nice to have, like, hand knowledge. I think I have to dig for the Swell, right? I'm down a few energy, but it's not that bad. Yeah, Swell is in the deck. I have to hit the Swell. We got Double Saucer, so that's fine. I'm just going to thin the Dedenne out. The game's basically going to be over, so I just want to draw as many cards as possible here. Nice, we hit the Swell. Perfect. And we still left 1 energy in the deck, so we still accelerate here. Which is great, and then we just go attach from hand to knock out Cramorant. That's our game plan to win the game. Now, he can win with Boss KO Zacian. Just needs a... What's it called to do that? Can win with Spit Shot on Dedenne. No Big Charm in this list. So, Ross has plenty of ways to win this one. Plenty of ways to win. We definitely had a slower start. Didn't get the turn 2 altered. Prized 2 Energy Switch. So we couldn't make it happen. See if he's able to close it out. Let's see it. There's the welder. Yep. One more fire. And a switch card is game. One more fire and a switch. That's what he needs. Down several scoop up nets. Quick ball. Has to dig for it. Down 2 scoop up nets and 1 switch. It's so unlikely we can win. Yeah, Dedenne change. Crystal for the attachment, and then Dedenne change. Yo, prepare. Appreciate the follow. Yep, just needs to find a switch off the Dedenne. Switch or scoop up net will be the game. Can just spit shot Dedenne-GX for the game on our bench. Got it. Yeah, definitely had to get it there. Well played. GG's to Ross. Gonna close it out. Close one, but does not quite go in our favor. Alright, so here's that final ADP list that I settled on. Of course, you can see we've got the 2 Rusted Swords in here, and the 1 Leon, kind of the new additions after Shining Fates. Of course, Leon did come out in Vivid Voltage, but not really a card that I was playing in ADP previously. But with the Rusted Sword and the Leon, we can pull off the potential 320 damage turn in order to pick up KOs on a lot of the VMAX Pokemon, namely Centiskorch VMAX. Everything pretty much except Eternatus VMAX and Colossal. But let me know what you guys think of ADP down in the comments. As always, like I said, please be sure to leave a like on this video if you enjoyed. And be sure to check out some of my other videos to see what else we got going on over here on the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. That's going to do it for me. I'm going to get out of here, and until next time, take care.